Okay, hi everybody. Thank you for joining me again for this super quick video, just sharing my some of my fun little rescue projects with Toy Soldier 68 and anybody else who's interested. And hopefully, the same way Toy Soldier has inspired a lot of people, hopefully I can inspire others to dig in a little deeper into their Forces of Valor collection, their passion, their imagination, and their modeling skills, or modeling skills you did not realize you had. But pretty much what I do, or what I was doing there for a while, is I acquire just shells, literally just shells, damaged models, and I strip them for parts. And knowing that one day I have a project in mind, and this JagdPanther, I'm going to pronounce it JagdPanther, was no exception. So basically, when I acquired this toy soldier, it was just a shell and the gun. So I went ahead and acquired all the running gear, I think one track, with the idea, this particular model here, I'm going to this is a model of the version of the JagdPanther that's running out there, I think in the museum in Samur, France. This is going to be number 234. So what I'm going to do to this particular model is I stripped off all the appliances off the side, and I'm going to bring the Zimmerit down, repaint it to match the real JagdPanther in Samur, France. I have acquired the details, the correct decals for the numbers. I had to go ahead and I had to plug one of the driver's visors, because the one in France only has one, and I'll Zimmerit this also. I had to come up with a machine gun. The main gun was drooping, it was busted inside, so I fixed that with a technique I use all the time in all my tanks. I had to come up with the headlight, some hatches up top, which I had in my spares. I'm going to bring the Zimmerit down here. I'm not going to put full spare tracks on each side. These tracks are so horribly wrong, just horribly wrong. This is fantasy, but in keeping with the spirit of Forces of Valor, I'm going to put maybe just a couple on this side and one on the other, just to break up that wrong look. And I think on the model it comes, well, let's just leave it like that. I'm going to use the pin method to keep the track sag correct for Panther and JagdPanther vehicles. So I'm going to have that track sag using the pin method. Right now I just stuck a bolt, or I think I stuck a fuel tank underneath here to mimic how it's going to look, so I don't have that rubber band look going across. This is the fun part. So we took I think this is stowage where you keep the antenna when you go into battle, if I recall correctly, some sort of watertight compartment. I took it off of here, and we're going to apply it on the rear there. I'll build the correct brackets for it to mount it on top, so it'll sit a little higher. It'll sit something like this. Was missing the antenna. I came up with the antenna. You see Bondo on this right now because this thing is full of seam lines, which I cleaned up. So this is going to be a nice looking piece sitting back there. Chose to use the original piece as opposed to plastic tube or a brass. I just kept the original one. This is the fun part, Toy Soldier, that you're going to probably appreciate more than anybody else. The Panther in Samur, France, number 234, has a different exhaust setup than what our Forces of Valor JagdPanthers come with. So I had to go in there. Let me zoom in here. And kind of come up with my own exhaust to mimic or to model the correct exhaust of the Panther out there in Samur, number 234. So I had to use brass tubing I think I had to move the exhaust around. I have to remove the jack. It's going to have spare track hangers down here. It's got a lot going on the real thing that the Forces of Valor did not. It's going to be a different variant. I'm going to try and match the variant in Samur, France as much as possible. But it's not because Forces of Valor was wrong. It's not. They were correct. They just modeled a different variant of the JagdPanther, where I'm copying the one in Samur, France, which was another later different variant altogether. There you go. I've had this project on hold for about 4 years now. I will get to it one day, but I wanted to share this with everybody. I wanted to share it with Toy Soldier. Toy Soldier 68. Check out his channel, Toy Soldier 68, here on YouTube. You will be inspired. I've got other stuff. I've got tigers and king tigers I'm working on, and Sherman tanks, and it just goes on and on and on. I'm sure you guys have the same thing, and you guys know what I'm talking about. But this is what I wanted to share with you guys today. Let's do it like that. I'm going to sign off right about here. I'll let the camera roll just so you can get ideas. Check out the tank a little bit more. But thank you, Toy Soldier 68. Thank you, Forces of Valor. Thank you, I think it's called the new people that took over, some Weather Centers or something like that. I want to get the correct name, Walterson. Thank you, Walterson, for rescuing this line of models. The hobby owes you a huge debt for continuing and improving on the old Forces of Valor line. You guys take care. You guys take care.